All right, first off, we want to give our praises
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai,
Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, Brakathum, and Thawadiyahu, Ba'ashem Yahushai for allowing us to come out again through His Spirit. Thawadiyahu, Ba'ashem Yahushai for giving us His truth as worms. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful elect. And this, we're the Hebrew Israelites, and Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the brothers around the four corners of the earth were proclaiming what the prophecies are of the Lord, man. What's about to come to the shores of America? What's about to come that's going to change this whole system up, man. Where you're not going to be able to walk around freely like nothing's going on. Where you're not going to be able to go to Myers. Where you're not going to be able to go to Walmart. But you're going to be under a high martial law, man.
That's right.
You're going to be under a high martial law from this devil, man, because this devil is about to bring great destruction, man. And that's what the prophets did, man. Every time a kingdom was about to end, the prophets came out, man. The prophets will proclaim the downfall of it. Every time, man. Every time a kingdom was going down, even for us, when we was going down, a prophet came up and prophesied against us. Jeremiah, we were being taken down by the Babylonians, and Jeremiah prophesied against Israel that they was going down. If we got fucked up and got prophesied against, how much more you other nations in your kingdoms and your rulerships that you have set up, man? Because if you don't know who's in rulership by now, it's a so-called white man, and his rulership is going down. It's ending.
That's right.
We're at an end of an age, man, the end of an era, the end of the so-called white man, because he's been ruling, and all he's been doing is destroying and polluting the earth. You got it, huh?
Okay.
Can you get 6 and 9?
Amos 3:7. Surely the Most High Power will do nothing but reveal His secrets unto His servants, the prophets.
God, so the Most High is revealing His secrets unto His prophets, man. What's one of the a secret, man? That the Lord is about to destroy this place, man. That America is Babylon. The Lord He reveals His secrets unto His prophets, man. And we proclaim to be the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We proclaim that, man. Starting from the apostles and the elders on down. And we're gonna come out and prophesy against all you other nations, man. You Elamites, you Moabites, you goddamn Japhites, the so-called white man, whatever nation you are, man. You're all going down, man. You're going into slavery, man. If you're not of Negro, Latino, and Native American descent, which are the Israelites, you're going into slavery, man. Because we're the ones who've been suffering under the hand of this devil, man. We're the ones who've been suffering, man. No other nation has come under the oppression as we have.
That's right.
Our people are in a low, destroyed state, man. That's why this devil has to go down, man. Can you get that real quick, Mark?
Okay. The Edges first.
Yep.
This is second Edges chapter 6, starting at verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, but Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yep, so Esau came out first, man. Esau, the so-called, can you get that with Jacob and Esau, Genesis 25? Because Esau came out first, man. He came out first. He was red, weird-looking baby. That's why his name was Esau, Joshua, wasted away his heat. He's the end of the world, man. He's the end of the world, man. The so-called white man's rulership is the end of the world, man. And that's how you know we're at the end, because he's in rulership, man. He's in the power seat. But as his kingdom comes to an end and comes to a fall, we're rising up, man. We're rising up as a nation under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's right. Can you get it?
Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out.
Start at 23.
23, okay, got it. And the Most High said unto her, two nations is in thy womb.
So we're two different people, man. Jacob and Esau are two different nations, man. Yeah, they were brothers, but like the Most High just said right there, it's two different nations, man. We're not homeboys, man. We're not cool. It's two different nations, man. It's Jacob and Esau, and this is what's gonna explain it.
Two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and that one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Yep, so one people is going to be stronger than the other, man. Who's stronger, man? Think about it, man. Who's stronger, the so-called white man or Negroes, Latinos, and Native American? You look at these little weak devils, man. Most of these devils can't even do 10 push-ups.
The ones that is so-called strong, they got to get on the juice to get there.
Oh yeah.
They got to boil it up. They got to get geared up to get to our level because they're naturally. The Most High blessed us with melanin, which makes us in tune with nature. The so-called white man was stripped of his melanin. He's a freak, all right?
That's right.
The real alien. Y'all like to call Latinos aliens and immigrants, but y'all the real aliens. You're not.
That's
you don't
right.
coincide with nature. You can't be out in the sunlight without getting hemmed up.
Yeah, and you're the only nation like that. Everybody has melanin on the earth,
Even
man.
Goop's got a little bit of melanin.
Yeah. But they're not stronger, man. Jake is stronger, man. They're the strongest nation on the planet because the Lord said so.
That's why you put us on the football field slamming into each other. That's why you got us on stages dancing and hollering because people like to do what we do. That's why you got us, you like to put us on the front line of your military as a damn combat specialist out there eating bullets and fucking up these damn Arabs overseas. All right, you use us as you use us as bullets and cattle because we're better and we're stronger than you.
Yep.
That's right.
And you devils know that, man. That's why one of the strongest men in the world is a Jake, man. I forget his fucking name. He's some ripped ass, retarded size Jake, man. Fucking just walk around like this. It's retarded as hell. Big as hell for no reason, man. Like a damn Hulk, man. That's Jake, man. Keep going.
Okay. And verse. And the elders shall serve the younger. And verse 24. And when her days to deliver were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
And we got an example walking by the camp. Esau, he came out, you know, looking like a little monster. He didn't look like a natural human being. That was the beginning of the end for you devils. That was the this is what helps prove. Well, you know, let me read this. I'll show you. I'm gonna just read this real quick. Second Edges, section 10. It says, "The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand of the question Edges asked thou not." So the time that we're in is the end of the so-called white man's era, the end of his kingdom. You can go back on that.
Because we're at the end of the age, man. We're at the end of the so-called white man's rulership, man. It's over, man. It's
dynasty.
Yeah, your dynasty is ended, man. Like it said in Daniel to the king of Babylon, man. Mene, Tekel, Parson is over for you, man. It's through. You can't come back. There's no way you can build your kingdom up again. No matter how much you try to build up downtown Detroit, it don't matter, man. It's over for you.
Okay, God. Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hands took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when...
Oh shit, I'll go back to 25.
25, okay. Yeah. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Con, that's a so-called white man. That's his nation, man. He came out red all over, man. And they didn't describe how Jacob looked because he looked like a normal baby, man. He had melanin. His skin was fair. He ain't look like a weirdo, man.
Unfair. Don't use that. They don't have no fair skin.
No, Jake was fair.
Jake I thought you were talking about Esau.
Nah. Esau ain't got no fair skin. That's why they called him Esau and Joshua. Wasted away is he, man. They didn't know. It's like, what is it? Yeah, Isaac seen it was like, wasted away is he. His pigmentation is gone, man. That's the so-called white man. That's his nation, man. And his nation is coming to an end, man. It's falling, man.
That's right.
You can get Revelation 20. What do you have? Precept?
I just saw the Jeremiah.
Yeah, you can.
I'll get the Revelation.
Yeah, Revelation. Yeah, 20 and let's start with 1 because it speaks about that old serpent, man. That old devil from the garden. He came back in the power ship, but he's going down once again.
This is Revelation chapter 20, starting verse 1. Man, I got it.
You got it.
Yes. It says, and I saw an angel coming down from coming down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
Yeah, because you devils were chained up. That chain represents slavery, and that pit represents Europe, man. Because you devils were over there chained up in slavery by the Moors over there, which were Israelites. They had them chained up as slaves, man. They was over there in the mountains and in slavery at that time, man. Let's keep going.
Verse 3, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season.
Yep. So you're at your little season, man. You're at your little season, man. The time that you've been let loose. You've been let loose. Now you're free, man. You're free to deceive the world, to bring great destruction, to bring lies. And ever since you came back in power, that's all you've been doing, man. Through the Renaissance era, man. You brought that Caesar Borgia, the white boy Jesus. That's what you've been bringing, man. You destroyed the image of the Lord. That's what you've been doing since you've been in power. Can you jump to verse 6?
I just want to make this point real quick. All right, and for you scoffers out there, if this isn't what this chapter is talking about, then give a good explanation then. Because according to y'all, is Esau going to be in the kingdom of heaven? He going to get loose after 1,000 and we're going to have to deal with him in the kingdom? All right, hell no. This is talking about when they was in Europe. All right, because this was future tense for John. He was looking towards in the future. All right, this is not talking about the kingdom of heaven. The so-called white man not going to be going to have a throne set up in the kingdom of heaven. All right, this is talking about right now at the time or slot when we had them in the so-called Dark Ages. That's why they came around with the Renaissance period, which means the rebirth. All right, Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Tahar just did a video on it. Revelation chapter 20, jump down to verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, together, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
And that's what's going on, man. That's what's happening, man. You've been let loose. You've been free. You've been going around. You've been bringing death. You've been bringing lies. You've been destroying. You've been on a whole rut. And that's come to an end now, man, because you're going to start a battle that you can't win with them Russians over there, man. And you already started a battle with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and God knows you can't win that, man. You started a losing battle, man. But this is all set up in the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and this is what's coming to fruition, man. This is what's about to happen on the shores of America: war, death. Destruction, Gog and Magog. Them Russians, they ain't playing with Americans, man. They gonna come over here and start whooping your ass, man.
That's how you know it's a future time prophecy, because it links up with Ezekiel 37. All right, that's how you know it's talking about them being loose. It's talking about their time that they came out of the Dark Ages into the Renaissance periods up until now. Them being allowed to run around. All right, we're not gonna deal with the so-called white man in the kingdom of heaven after 1,000 years. They're not gonna break out slavery, and they're gonna be fighting with Yahushua and Most High Yahweh. We're gonna be fighting Esau. It's not going down like that. It's talking about here and right now.
The scripture talks about how he was only given the time frame of I want to say 40 and 2 months to rule over. You know, which adds up to 350 years. You know, from the time, because America. Yeah, he's been loose for 1,000 years, but speaking in reference to America, all right, America, really, you can say that this place really wasn't a nation until the Pilgrims and the Puritans came over here, you know? And when they came over here, they brought Jake in slavery. How long was Jake in slavery under this devil? He was under the slavery of this devil from 1619 all the way up until 1969. Even though we're still in slavery, we're not in a hardcore slavery as we were back then. But that time frame was given to this devil to pretty much have Jake in captivity, to have the southern kingdom of the nation of Israel in captivity. You know, but that time ended in 1969. And the scripture tells you in the book of Obadiah, when you set your nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down. In 1969, you know, Esau in America, they sent their satellites up into outer space. That was a prophecy being fulfilled. And that's when this nation truly began to be on a decline. So this place has been going down ever since. You know, the economy has been being hurt. You know, the foundation of this place is being broken up. When you look at the bridges and the infrastructure of America, the roads, the status of America around the world with other nations have been on a rapid decline. This man is at his end. It's like,
Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. God, and that's the time that we're in right now. That's why the so-called white man is about to come down heavy, because he knows that his kingdom is fallen. All right, here in America, look at who's the president. You got Donald Duck Trump. All right, he's just gonna be instrumental in the collapse of this country. All right, you people voted in a damn fool as a president, and he's gonna help lead you into World War III, into all your houses being invaded. Military troop is gonna be coming out the skies like off of Red Dawn. All right, it's gonna be nothing but all out chaos, because he knows he's about to fall soon.
Yeah, because we're at the like we've been saying, we're at the end of the